Okay. Hi guys, very good evening. Today is a pleasant weather and I have also a good day in my work today. First of all, as Abhishek told you guys regarding the Clinformatiq and yes, when I get to know about this, I also got so much interested about their services and it felt refreshing and it's also a good approach and good good motive by them to make people who are really freshers or whoever are interested in the CDM or PV. They are trying very hard. I appreciate their efforts, and I really like their approach on being unique from other people. So, as he said, today completely we will be focusing on pharmacovigilance. And before explaining that, before getting into our agenda, first let me introduce myself. This is Dr. Lokesh, and I am a BPharmacy and PharmD postbaccalaureate graduate. And yes, I am a healthcare professional, overall having 12 years of experience, and among which 9+ years I have been expertise in pharmacovigilance. And I have started my career as a lecturer. However, I have more interested towards pharmacovigilance. I shifted my career over there, and I started my PV career in Pharmacovigilance Program of India, which is central government initiative. And I worked at headquarters in New Delhi, and then I also got opportunity to work in CDSCO. You guys might also know about that, which is a Drug Regulatory Authority of India. I got a good exposure over there, and after that, I switched to corporate. I started my career working as a PV scientist. Majorly focusing on aggregate reports and signal detection, all kinds of things. I started in corporate from TCS and then got a position as a team lead in Cognizant. And after that, now I am as a almost as a principal safety writer, which is equivalent to manager position. And I am currently working as a principal safety writer in Fortria. And in all these places, I have led so many projects, and I have improved so many PV process, and I have mentored teams also. And after that, majorly focusing on signal detection and aggregate reporting is my expertise area. And now I am much focused on consultation, education, and training. Not only from Clinformatiq, previously also I have got good exposure in training students and making them achieve their career in pharmacovigilance. And I also very passionate about teaching as I started my career. It makes me, happy to teach and to guide the new faces every day. So I thank first of all the Clean Formatting in providing this opportunity to me. So, and now I just need some background scenario of you guys so that I could get a picture of how to deliver this, how to proceed further. And can you guys please introduce yourself? A brief introduction, not much information, just a 1 minute intro of you guys, one by one, please, so that I could get a picture and I could focus majorly in that perspective on how to explain you guys how to, further process.
Hi sir, this is Mosma. Uh, I'm currently studying Form fifth year actually, and I
Okay.
am currently stuck between which field to choose actually, and I'm thinking about pharmacovigilance for a while. So
Mm-hmm.
I just came to an ad in Instagram and just enrolled it yesterday. So
Okay.
I'm looking forward. If there, I can change my mind. I don't know.
Okay. That's really an interesting profile, and you have some clear idea about how to proceed. That's good. Next one, please.
Yeah. Hi sir, good evening. This is Navya Kala. I'm currently an PharmD intern, sir, doing our internship in Government General Hospital. So we are quite interested in pharmacovigilance program, sir. So we are enrolled. Thank you.
Okay, that's good.
Hi, sir. I am Monisha. My B.Pharm. I'm studying B.Pharm third year, and I
Mm-hmm.
interested to pharmacovigilance, so I joined this section.
Okay, cool. Hi, Sanjeev. Would you like to share your experience? Anyone else?
Hi sir, this is Jerka. Currently doing internship in Government General Hospital Eluru.
Mm-hmm.
So I choose this vigilance to mainly drug safety reporting, sir. I am
Okay.
interested in drug safety reporting, sir.
Okay. That's good.
Even in hospital also, I reported nearly 5 ADR reportings.
Excellent. That's really appreciable. Next. I hope still some people are there.
Hi, sir. I'm Nitisha.
Yes, Nitisha.
I'm currently doing Form the fifth year.
Okay.
I'm quite interested in pharmacovigilance. That's why I enrolled here from Instagram.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. Cool. Next one, please.
Hi sir, this is Mansa.
Hi, Mansa.
I'm currently studying BCom final year and
Mm-hmm.
I was interested in PV.
Okay.
To get more information regarding PV, I was enrolled in this.
Definitely. Definitely, you're going to get much more information today. Next one, please. Anyone else still? Abhishek? You can
Good
call
evening,
out their
sir.
names. Yeah. Hi.
My name is Hemalata. I'm from Family Fifth Year. I was interested to become a pharmacovigilance. To know
Mm-hmm.
more about that, I enrolled in this, sir.
That's good, Hemlata.
Well, Lokesh Garu, we have Chris, we have a short duration of this demo. Maybe we can have a session with them in after finishing our demo. What
Yeah,
is?
yeah, sure. We can start our demo. Thank you,
Yeah.
guys. Thank you for your introduction. I just got some picture about whoever are present here. Okay, first of all, why we need to choose PV, and first of all, what is the PV? It is one of the key roles in our pharmacy background. Previously, if we go back to 20 years in India, just pharmacy is confined to only diploma, and that too confined to only, you guys dispensing pharmacy only. But after that, it has been growing and rapidly evolving so much. And the pharmacy has been diversified into various domains, among which PV provides, why we need to choose PV when compared to others, because here we completely focus on drug safety rather than generating a new molecule, rather than we are creating a new medicine. Apart from that, and rather than we focus on efficacy of the drug which is intended for its use, here we completely focus on the patient safety, whether the drug is good to give to the patients or not. And this drug safety, it focus on the entire life cycle of the drug, right from the beginning of the early stages of development, which is preclinical, clinical, and post marketing. And as a pharmacist, as a healthcare professional, our responsibility is to identify, to detect that adverse effect, whether it is a beneficial or whether it is a harmful by the given drug. That is where we come. And for that, we need to learn some skills. For that, it is a completely a different science, and it has some activities which we learn from that, so that we could find, we could assess, we could understand, and also, of course, we can prevent by becoming expertise ourselves in pharmacovigilance. Here, we always think that drug safety means only adverse effects we need to find. No, it is very diversified, that we need to identify drug interactions whenever we are taking the drug with other food, other drug, or anything. And sometimes it is not about taking as per intended. Sometimes the people who are not aware of how to use the drug, they might misuse the drug, abuse the drug, or overdose, or whatever might happen. At that moment, some adverse reactions will come. We need to understand, okay, in such scenarios, how we need to handle the drug safety. And sometimes there might be some medication errors. It might be a mistake by the doctor prescription, or it might be by dispensing person, or it might be even by the patient itself. Okay. And among all such scenarios, not only that, guys, we need to keep in mind, sometimes product defects also will be there, manufacturing defects. At the time of manufacturing, some defects might be there, some microbial contamination will be there, some quality issues will be there. Because of that, also we can experience adverse effects. We need to focus in such areas also, which we are going to learn in detail in the next slides, of course. So, as a healthcare professional, being completely skillful about the drug safety and preventing harmful effects to the patients by using the medicinal product which we are handling. First of all, if you choose the career of in a PV, you will have complete knowledge about the drug, and you will feel responsible. Okay, this is my drug. As a part of the company, I am handling this drug. I am the responsible person for this drug, and its safety is my responsible. Apart from being a doctor who feels some satisfaction after treating a patient, in the same way, if we know complete knowledge about the drug, and if we identify any safety issue, that makes us that satisfaction. Even that is why I have chosen this career, which makes me very satisfying things, because I have achieved so many things during my entire career. One of the major achievements is to handle the Covishield vaccine safety issues. I have identified drug safety issues while I was working in TCS. I handled as a signal. I handled as PV scientist over there, completely about knowledge about the this Covishield vaccine. Still, I feel myself very proud that I identified some issues, and I have updated all that information to various groups and teams. So this is what made me to choose the PV as a career. Now, if you see some statistics, why to choose apart from other, so many opportunities are there. Being a pharmacist, okay, we do have opportunities in CDM, PV, regulatory affairs, medical coding, and other data analytics. And of course, we do have manufacturing companies. We do have clinical pharmacists everywhere. PV definitely follows us. Just like an interlink. PV is not a separate domain. It is always linked with other domains also. For example, in clinical data monitoring, we need to deal with the clinical data which happens during the clinical trials, and there also we will face some serious adverse events or whatever might be there, right? At that moment also, even during the clinical trials, if we are going through the drug safety and efficacy, PV comes in the scenario. At the same time, regulatory affairs. These guys, who are these guys? Regulatory affairs are those guys who communicate between the company and the regulatory authority. First of all, who are these regulatory authorities? In India, we have CDSCO. In America, we have FDA, EMA. For every continent and every country, there are these regulatory authorities. They are very strict about the drug safety and efficacy issues. Okay, that's why all the companies, all the manufacturing companies and associated CROs are very much prone to do the safety studies and the safety implications for each and every product. That's why we are always having this demand in PV. It is very much required for every product whichever is marketed in the wherever the product is marketed. Definitely the safety implications are there. It has to obliged by the marketing companies, either it is MNC companies, manufacturing, or CROs. And all the document where we need to submit to the drug regulatory authorities, right? And this regulatory affair people will be a communicative bridge between the MNCs and the drug regulatory authorities. Now, if you see here, in the past 10 years in India itself, in the if we go back to the 2011, even the PV started freshly at that moment. In those moments, the domains are very restricted. Only we used to do the case processing itself. We are there for the case processing, and that is the where the major jobs are there. But now it has been diversified, right? Okay, so now the opportunities have grown so much. So that's why there is an increasing hiring trend across various domains in pharmacovigilance. First of all, we are having so much high impact in CDM and PV. Okay, now pharmacovigilance market. As you guys have said, sir, we want to choose pharmacovigilance. Why? Because guys, earning is one thing. Once you choose a career, it has to be safe, it has to be secure, and it has to be promising. After 10 years, if you choose this career as a PV, you should see yourself at a best position. And that is why it is linked here. Pharmacovigilance market, what it is saying, in the past 10 years, the CAGR has grown significantly. What is this CAGR means? Well, pharmacovigilance market. Previously, it has been at slow pace. Now, if you see in the 2024, it is 8.32. Now it is 9.3. In the upcoming 2032, 23.45 billion investments will be there in pharmacovigilance market, which directly impacts our jobs also. And let me take an example. If I invest my earnings in some shares, if I want to invest in some shares, where I want to keep, blindly I can go for some pharmacovigilance companies or pharma companies, so that I can definitely expect full profits in shares also. If the marketing companies or MNCs are experiencing good amount of investments and good amount of increments like 14% every year, definitely our positions as a pharma professionals, if we choose pharmacovigilance, our jobs are very much secure. Recently, you might have listened in TCS, or so many decisions are there, layoffs are there in IT market. But believe me, guys, as a pharmacovigilance corporate employee, I can see the scenarios. Not even a single healthcare project in any company has been laid off with any employees. Other projects, IT projects, everything has got so many layoffs. But in healthcare projects like pharmacovigilance, no layoffs are there. So one thing is security. We do have secure positions after we get entry into the pharmacovigilance. That is one concern. And the next thing is market is growing at rapidly. Previously, we are confined, 10 years back, we are confined only up to 10 lakhs per annum. More than that, we couldn't earn. Now it has been grown so substantially to 30 lakhs per annum. Even I am in the 20 to 30 market, okay? That is why everyone is very much interested about pharmacovigilance market. Now, coming to PV domains, you might have various questions. Among the PV, which domain I have to choose? Okay, everyone have their own personality. Everyone has their own positives and negatives and strengths and limitations. One person in your class, you might have seen different characters and different personalities. One person is not that much communicative, but he has got full sound of knowledge. He has got all that in his mind. He don't want to communicate much, but he do have full and good knowledge about subject. For those people, which domain he has to choose? Some people are there, they are very communicative, they might have got 40 to 50% of subject knowledge, but they are very communicative and very approachable, and they are very good personalities in communicating and attracting people. In for such people, which domain they have to choose? Some people will be there, even though they have chosen pharmacy, they are still good at analytics, they are still good at technology or IT issues or handling the technical things, and they are good at various database handling or like such things. For those, which one to choose? And someone are good at leadership skills, they can handle pressures, they can handle the team, they are very much good at communication, and also very much good at leading the process, workflow process rather than the subject. They know how to process the entire team, how to further go on with the, what we need to say with the client, whatever the obligations will be there, whatever the SOPs are there, how the process works, how the agreement should be there between the client and vendor. All these things they know. They know much about the administrative things rather than subjects. Everyone has their personalities. All such different domains are available in PV. For example, the first one is clinical. Here, as I told you guys, they are individual contributors. They don't want to, have much communication. They don't want to have much thing, but they have to perform their own action. They need to do some medical review. They need to do causality assessment of whatever the responsibility has been given to them, and aggregate reporting they have to write. They have their own responsibility with specified timelines. They have to write and they have to submit. That's it. Much interactions won't be there. When it comes to regulatory, as I told you guys, it is a communication bridge between the MNC companies and the regulatory authorities. These guys has to take information from the clinical team and operations team, and they need that information to communicate with the regulatory authorities to appeal them. And whenever the audits comes, they need to handle all those things. Okay, operations. This is the basic level. In this, all of you guys as a freshers, first of all, this is the gateway for you guys to enter into the PV career, like case processing and database oversight, whatever on the day. Basic work will be there. Much knowledge, no need to put on the much knowledge. You will be given certain guidelines, certain SOPs, standard operating procedures. You need to follow them, and accordingly, you need to work. Here, no need to think much, but you just proceed with understanding the entire workflow. And the last one is leadership. Here, you need to do some strategic planning and risk management activities based on the output given by the clinical team or regulatory team. What in future, how the planning we should do, how the product has to go into the market, whether is this product good enough to go into the market, how the, if any risks are there, how to handle them. Everything leads on strategic planning and leadership qualities. If you have any of these qualities, you are perfect to enter into the PV domain. Okay, now just let us have a job hierarchy in the pharmacovigilance. As I told you guys, entry level will be there as drug safety associate, PV officer in MNC companies like pharma companies, and drug safety associate or case processor is for CRO companies. After that, if you guys have, some 2 to 3 years or 3 to 4 years of experience, you might switch over from database or operations to clinical, like PharmD. You guys have some more knowledge about therapeutics, so you guys can shift to this specialist or scientist positions, like PV scientist or medical information specialist, where you provide clinical inputs to the data. And when it comes to the quality and compliance support, this is completely different. Once you got at entry levels as a scientist, you can shift from these positions to quality and compliance support if you are good enough in communications, or if you are good enough with the documents majorly. And some people have very much keen about quality issues. Some people are, OCD people will be there nowadays. Everything has to be perfect to them. You guys are the right for these positions. I can make everything is going right as per the SOPs. If you are such person, this is for you guys. If any audits comes, if any inspections come, how to handle the people, whoever the auditors are, how to explain them what is the entire process is going on. In such scenarios, this quality and compliance support team comes. Not only that, these guys, quality and compliance support, they provide trainings to the new joiners. And also, if any new SOP came or if any new guidelines came, they have to pitch in and they have to prepare the slides and they have to train to the experienced people and also to the freshers. That is their job. Okay, if you think, sir, I am good at explaining things, I am good at sharing my knowledge. If you are such person, then quality and compliance support is your role. And next comes to middle level. This can be from entry level. If you guys don't want to go to the clinical side, you can step into the middle level as a manager or as a team lead, either from the drug safety associate as from case processing or from PV scientist being handling signal detection or aggregate reporting. This is the middle level. And after that, you will be going to the senior managerial level like a director, associate director, medical director, or safety physician. Of course, safety physician would be restricted to those guys who got certified trainings or who might have got some medical degrees. Which is not quite sure for pharmacy guys. But these are the levels you can achieve. You might be thinking, sir, where would I have to see after 10 years myself? Everyone has that question. For some positions like medical coding, SAS, or some other data analytics jobs, there is no such thing. There is no growth. You will be having the same routine life and same routine work. But here we can excel ourselves. We can grow ourselves, and we can grow in our career like a ladder in PV. We do have certain goals, long-term goals and short-term goals. We can achieve that in this domain. That is the beauty of pharmacovigilance. As we grow ourselves, getting to know the process, we can grow to the higher positions. Okay, and next, executive levels, which is a completely different scenario. Here you need to get certified, like for example, local QPPV, global QPPV, which is exclusive in European market. If you guys, I promise you guys, if you guys clear this QPPV exam in European market, if you go there, if you got a chance to go there, and if you clear that, I assure you that is the highest paid job in anywhere in the pharma market. You guys can earn up to almost 40-50 lakhs per month also as being a QPPV. That is the beauty of and the highest hierarchy in the PV. That is highest position QPPV. Okay. Okay, let's come to the basics of as per the recent trends and as per the recent pictures from various websites. I have collected this information, and this is the real scenario of how much you can earn at entry level and middle level and senior level. This is the real picture. If you guys got job in CROs and you start to earn at 4 lakhs per annum to 5 lakhs per annum, you need to get experience. After 4 to 5 years, you get in between 6 to 10 lakhs per annum. If you switch your career from case processing to aggregate reporting or signal detection, you might earn after 8 years or 10 years, definitely you will be in between 11 to 15 lakhs per annum. Coming to me, I have got, as I told you guys, more than 9+ years. As I am completely focused on signal detection and aggregate reporting, I am in 20+. Okay, within 9+ years, you can see me as a direct example. So coming to our course from Clinformatiq, how we are going to handle you guys. If you are interested, this is about the duration of 5 weeks schedule for our the course. And every week we will be having 5 sessions, and the timing has to be decided yet based on your availability. And it will be completely, for now it is online. And during this entire course, what we will go through weekly by weekly, for the first 2 weeks it will be theoretical. However, at the end of the sessions, we will have some brainstorming sessions, or some brainstorming questions will be given to you after each and every session to just notice your understanding. After that, in week 3, we will get into the real picture. We will get some more serious about the next level skills of aggregate reporting, make you understand how the workflow will be there, how the processes, actual processes. For example, I am being a signal detection and aggregate reporting. I will explain you guys what actual work we are doing here, and how daily to daily, not like overall scenario, daily, if I log in, what work I need to do, what are my responsibilities, everything I will explain you guys with real case examples. Okay. And in the week 4 and week 5, this is completely practical. It will get practical now. you guys will be given exposure to the real database, and you will be given demo, and we will make you also to do hands-on experience, and I will give you some basic uh, basic process of how to do the work, and also I will storm you guys with deviations if the regular process work is not going as per the plan, as per the SOP, how you guys had to handle. Like in many of the corporate scenarios, this is where you can shine. If the process is going smoothly and everything is going smoothly, then it is fine. If any deviation comes, if any sometimes it might not be as planned at that time, how you need to handle, how you need to uh, face the consequences, how you need to communicate in those times, that type of training also we will provide you guys, based on giving the live scenarios which we have faced during our experience. And audits and inspections will be there. We will conduct some a mock audit environment, and we will guide you, and we will ask you some queries. And if we will make you feel as a real time employees, and we will suddenly we will ask you some inspection, and we will ask you some questions about the workflow processes, whether you are performing right or not. All everything, whatever in the corporate working, we will come like a mock session or a mock work environment. Okay. And coming majorly focusing on Argus practicals, what we will make you do, as there will be triage level here. We will train you on what points need to consider for a successful case to be entered into the Argus database. There are some points will be there. Some basic information should be there. 4 key points. Based on that information, we will give you some examples, some raw data, which is a phone conversation, or which is a normal a letter, or which is sometimes it might be from some MNC companies. How you need to handle the data, and you need to go to the triage, and you need to identify the entire conversation or the information. You need to identify whether it is valid for case booking or not, and what is a duplicate check, what are the essential criteria to be considered for duplicate check. And not only that, we will give you the detailed demo of how to do the case entry, and we will make you guys to do the case entries over there. And not only that, as I told you already, how the process workflow will be there and everything. So what is our approach to train you guys, to make you practice, and to make you guys succeed in clearing the interviews and get a successful career? This is what we focus on. As Abhishek already told you guys, we provide you, handling, we provide you support even before the interviews, and we make you confident by conducting the mock interview sessions also. And this is what we offer you guys. We will provide mentorship, support, and we also provide pathways to career even after you guys got a job. And after 1 to 2 years, if you have got any doubts, we will consult you, and we will provide our consultation to you on how to achieve for the next levels. This is me. Any questions?
Well, thank you so much, Lokesh Garu. It's a very good knowledge sharing for all the people here. Hello.
Yes, Abhishek.
Yeah, thank you so much, Lokesh Garu. It's so nice session, and it's very knowledge sharing thing for all the people here. And
Thank you.
yeah. Any questions from anyone? Like any doubts or anything? Just feel free to ask, or any questions or any particular thing, or you want any more points, or anything, you can just ask us. So okay, then you can just ping us if you have any queries. So before I conclude, thank you very much for being in the session, and as I told you, I can just add a point before I choose Clinformatiq. As I told you, like as you see all the slides here, and only the experienced trainer can explain you all those aspects. Like if we or anyone train as a random person to teach all this, it will be like old school thing, just reading whatever there in the slide. As you see in our slides, only the titles and the basic content will be. That's why we say our session is more interactive rather than old teaching techniques, like just more talk and less thing. So by choose wise in choosing your training company. And along with that, I can just add a point like, so trend is there and everyone is there. And one more thing, like as I said, myself, Dr. Abhishek, even I pursued my Doctor of Pharmacy and I also done my Master's in UK, MSc Clinical Pharmacy Practice, and also currently working on CTMS, that is Clinical Trial Management System, on tool Evolve. In the same way, my brother, Dr. Bharat, even he the same, he's done PharmD and done his Master's in Canada, and he's have 5+ experience in CDM. Why I'm saying this to our profiles, not just a trainer, in whatever the company operations and the course operations are supervised by us. So all really look under us. So you'll be more confident in choosing the Clinformatiq. And choose wise, again, I'm saying choose wise in your company, and you can just have a call in your nearby institutes and whatever, and just compare us. And if you're interested, please ping us. Of course, we have your data on registration forms. Our team will be in touch with you. And if you like to join the session, to join the course, from Monday, we are starting our PV. For PV, if you're interested, please join our course. And any questions, please ask. We can just have a talk here. And also we have so a couple of people are there in this session. They're already trained in our company, data management and clinical research. And 1 second, for a quick review, like they're there, right? They can just say like how we train. I can ask Pravalika, are you there? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, she's Pravalika. She's a student. She's a B.Pharm graduate.
Yes, sir. Myself,
Recently,
Pravalika, I'm from Vignan Pharmacy College, currently pursuing a final year B.Pharm.
yeah. Can you just give a kind of review?
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
Yes, I have completed the courses in the clinical research and clinical data management. Now I'm looking for the pharmacovigilance. Here, the trainers are very experienced in the specific domains. For each module, they have including a practical exercise for understanding the concept in the better way. And they have guided and supported me in every step until I completed the course. For every session, they are taking also feedback and always improving to give me best. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So you got the practical thing, right?
Now I am expecting the same for the pharmacovigilance, sir.
Yeah, for sure. One more thing, did you go through that practical thing in your CDM?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We have done through EDC platform, sir.
Yeah. Thank you, Pravalika. So yeah, I guess you can conclude. So any questions?
Thank you.
Any question from anyone? So no questions from anyone? So Bharat, can you have a talk with her, like we can conclude?
Hey, hi everyone. So this is Bharat, and I'm also one of the director for the Clinformatiq Academy. And like Abhishek said and Lokesh sir said, so we focus much on the practical oriented training. So if any of you have any questions, feel free to message us over the weekend. We are available 24/7. And like Abhishek said, I also did my PharmD and I done my master's in Canada. And right now I am working in clinical data management in Canada. So we are there for you like most of the time, and we will answer your queries or questions. And for sure, we will also train you after completing the training, mock interviews, HR rounds, technical support, everything. So just feel free to interact in the next classes. The actual PV classes will start from Monday onwards. So feel free to interact very well. And Abhishek will be coming to touch with you in the next 2 days, like to shortlist the candidates who are interested to join the Monday session. And if you have any questions, feel free to message us. I think that's all for today. We can wrap up the session. And yeah, thanks for all for joining the demo session. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you everyone for joining the session. Thank you all. Thank you, Lokesh Garu.